Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we are looking at the Cleer Stage. This is a Bluetooth smart speaker from Cleer. It is Alexa enabled, and the light would change yellow, which you probably can't make out right now because for some reason it appears white. I'm going to look at the specs on this in just a minute. Right now I just want to take a little quick tour of the device itself. There's a rubberized foot here. There's this, looks like cloth, but it's like a rugged nylon material, and it goes all the way around to the other side. Very nice looking, premium wrapped in this fabric. Nice clear logo there. The buttons are in a nice place. You have your NFC to just touch with your phone. If your phone has NFC, here's your power button, your Bluetooth button on the back, your Clear Connect button, your pairing button. Inside here, behind this rubber, this is actually rubber, you have a 3.5 millimeter connector and a micro USB. It's probably the only thing on this that I would change. I would put USB-C, but hey, micros is still acceptable. I have tons of micro USB products. Base ports on the side. Sound radiates from here. The bass, moves from the side. Very nice, and not to mention this has some nice weight to it. I'm not saying it's overly heavy, but you know that this is a quality product. Just picking this up, this is not your cheapo, Bluetooth speaker that you pick up somewhere at like a convenience store or something like that. This is a nice quality, uh, not even as good, but even better than some of the bigger name brands. Toss something out there, JBL. This is much better feeling than the one that I tried at the store of a similar size. Actually, it was a little bit bigger, and it didn't feel as good as this. Getting that aside, we don't have a JBL on the side to compare it to, but anyway, using some lo-fi music, royalty-free tracks, obviously, you know, I'm not using FLAC files on this. I do have some royalty-free FLAC files I could have used if I had, maybe if I set my DAP up or something. Did I use this with high-res files? Yes, I did. I used it wired with high-res files. I have used this with my TV set that's up there because that's an Android TV. It's got Bluetooth. Watched movies, played some games on the Nintendo back there. Watched YouTube videos, listen to audiobooks. I'm trying to think of all the different things that I do to test a Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth devices. But I did it all with this, and I've come up with my opinion. And this is my honest opinion. This thing is very good. And I'm getting a lot of Bluetooth speakers now in. I'm not saying that we're just going to be doing Bluetooth speakers. Obviously, that's just something we're adding. We're still doing headphones. We're still doing IEMs, and we're still doing true wireless earphones, earbuds, you name it. If it's audio, amplifiers, DACs, especially portable stuff, like the hip DAC in the background here, um, you know, we're going to be doing it. Occasionally, maybe have some devices like virtual reality devices if they have like audio headphones included with them or something like that. We'll get into that, and gaming devices. Anything that's audio related, I'm willing to review because that's my field of expertise besides my regular jobs. Um, so my opinions on this. Now, this was sent out to me by Cleer, for my honest opinion, and I've been a fan of Cleer from day one. Ever since I got my Flows, I always thought those were as good, and honestly, in my opinion, and I've had the Sonys, I have tried the Bose. I've actually never owned anything than a couple of pairs of Bose speakers, and I think I owned some of the earbuds with the little square thing back in the day when they first came out with the earbuds that were wired. I haven't had too many Bose things. I'm not a Bose hater. I'm not a Beats hater. I'm going to say that this is made 300 times better than the Beats Pill. That is for sure. It may be a little bit less bass than the Beats, but the bass on this is far more better quality bass, that is for sure, and the sound in general. And we'll get into that shortly as soon as we look at some of the features here. This is a box. Packaging always with Cleer, very nice. It's very good packaging. You immediately feel like you're getting a premium product. Take a look at this nice case here. Let me get this out of the way so you can see this nice case traveling. I'm assuming this is waterproof as well. It zips here. You slide your stage inside of there. Nice quick start guide. It explains everything you need, including pairing two of these together. So they have dual pairing, whereas you can pair two of these together. And there's also the dual pairing, which means you can have two different sources into this. You can have the TV and the phone, two phones, or a music player and the phone hooked up to here and switch back and forth. And the first one connected is the one that has priority. Some good features. Nice rugged cable. This is very rubberized cable, very sturdy micro USB cable. And something that was surprising to me was actually a power pack. Now, you don't usually get your little power pack or whatever you want to call this. It's definitely not a brick, but it's the wall wart. You usually don't get this with everything. I mean, I don't think I can remember the last time I've gotten a Bluetooth device that actually came with the charger. So I'm going to put that back in there. Some nice cable. Your quick start guide is very, very handy. Put it in there. Nice magnetic clasp for the box. Always quality packaging with their products. I don't know if you saw, but it comes in this beautiful silver color as well. This is selling for $79.99 at the Cleer store right now. I don't know how much it is on Amazon. I've been having a lot of problems with the Amazon links. They keep going to a Kindle link for some reason. I don't know why, but instead of going through the hassle of trying to figure that out, I'll just send it directly to the company that manufactures the things from now on. Unless I have a Cleer Amazon link, then I'll send it to you. The features, nice buttons, your jack in here. In the back, I think I've shown 3.5 and the micro USB. Nice rubber foot. This is rubberized. These keys don't feel rubber, they feel like plastic. NFC, Bluetooth 5.0. Let's get into some of the features too while we have the box right here. It's Alexa enabled. There's 15 hours of playback. It has IPX7 water resistance, making it very durable. Cleer Connect with one button right there. You also have an app for your phone, and it can be used as the hands-free phone for conferencing or something like that. It works quite well. I have taken phone calls on this. Like I said, I've listened to movies, I've played games, watched videos, of course music wired and music wireless to see how this thing sounds. It sounds great. Honestly, there's some nice weight. If I'm going to be judging this by build quality, out of 1 to 5, I would give this a 6. That's how solid this thing feels, and to me, at least, it looks fantastic. I love these bass ports, and I love this wraparound design, and that I just absolutely love the way this thing is designed. It's incredible. I've seen things way over $100 that looked like cheap garbage compared to this. This is designed really well, so I like that. I was torn between the silver and the red. I couldn't decide which color. I still am. The silver and gray looks fantastic. But I'm happy with the red too. It is very nice looking, very hot looking. It still looks elegant. Sound-wise, we have some emphasized bass. We're not talking ground shaking bass, but we're definitely, I'm sure the video didn't do it justice when I showed the bass and going around. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick that up well, but there's some good deep sub bass there and some nice punchy mid bass. There's some clear vocals, a hint of warmth in the vocals, but they're very clear. You can hear them very well. They seem to be a bit forward. There's nothing shouty here. They're just perfectly in a position. The music seems to be coming like right from you, but it surrounds you, like almost like you are on stage, which is probably how this was designed to make you seem like you're right there in the thick of the music. And it's amazing that it's coming from something this big. It's not the biggest of devices. I'm sure it's not the smallest. I think those emoji speakers we did were tiny. This thing's in a completely different league. That's like trying to compare a 1980 Yugo to a Ferrari or something, in my opinion. This thing is just far better than it should be for the price. Um, Highs not subdued. The highs are nice and clear. I don't know if you heard that in the video. It's got some nice crisp details to the highs. You got some good low sub bass and mid bass, punchy and tight. And then you got the vocals perfectly clear. You can hear them from far away. The sound stage, all that stuff's it's going to be affected by where you put it. Like if I stick this in the corner, you're going to say, wow, that's got some amazing. It's going to have more bass because it's in a corner. Solid surfaces are going to change the way the bass sounds. Like if I put this on a wire shelf, it's going to sound less bassy than being on this desk. Everything is a factor when it comes to a speaker that is movable like this. And regular speakers. Position is everything with speakers. Um, so sound-wise, I'm very impressed with that. I definitely think this is one of the nicest sounding ones so far that I've heard. Uh, I would love to hear two of these paired together. I think that would be amazing. These are dual 48 millimeter drivers that are in this. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So it's got a lot of nice features. It's got Alexa, it's got water resistance, it's got nice looks, it's got a solid build quality to it, and it sounds very good. It's got a nice balanced with some good bass sound. Maybe the bass is a little bit north of balanced, but it's still enough to really enjoy. It can go up high without distortion. And it can be paired with another set, and you can use this as your computer monitor if you really want to have a nice wireless computer monitor setup. Use it wired, use it outdoors. Pop this in the bag. You're good to go. You got a little party inside of your little bag, and clip that to your backpack or something. Very convenient, designed very well as with most of their products. I haven't tried them all, so I would say all their products if I actually tried them. The design on this is fantastic. I can highly recommend this, especially for that price, $79.99. I didn't even realize. I thought this was over $100, to be honest. Looking at this, I would honestly think that this is something that would be up toward the $200 mark. I don't know what the original price of this was, but if it was under $100, well, actually, wait a minute. It says $99.99, so this was actually under $100, basically $100. Yeah, this is a good value. Seriously, as Bluetooth speakers go. If you want like ground pounding bass, I would suggest another one. I actually have one coming up that's like ground pounding bass and everything. If you want something that's going to fill up a room and it's going to give you a sound like you don't need to get two of these. This can do a great job just by itself. Put it in a center. I put it in the center before. Back further, obviously, I moved to Nintendo and I put it in the center and I watched a movie, and it was a fantastic experience. There was low lag. The thing sounds great. It's got the right amount of bass to make games and action movies. The sound effects really good. There's no that distorted rumble bass. The bass is a quality bass. The vocals are perfectly audible. Highs are good, and they're not harsh. They're not tinny. They're not all splashy and washed out. So great, great. I would say balanced. I'll call it balanced, even though the bass is a little bit more emphasized. Nice balanced sound. Great wide sound that fills a room. Built well. My opinion is that it looks fantastic. It doesn't look like the average cylindrical one. It's got this nice wraparound feature to it. It feels solid in the hand. It's got some nice accessories, beautiful case and everything, and some amazing features. Bluetooth 5.0, Alexa, the waterproofing IPX7. What more could you ask for? This has been the Cleer Stage, and I will leave a link to Cleer themselves in the description below. I've really enjoyed this. Honestly, this fits on my desk. This will have a welcome place on my desk for a long time, or if something comes along that I like better, this will end up being my travel companion for when I want to share the music. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Please stay safe, and I'll see you somewhere out on the internet. Thank you.